So here's a wild idea. What if you could build your very own health or fitness influencer? One that never skips leg day, always smiles for the camera, and one that literally never needs that 8 hours sleep for recovery. Well, today I'm going to explore how to make that happen using not 10, but just one tool. Now, I've been messing around with this tool called Apob for the past week. And what I've found out so far is that it's kind of like having your own AI-powered digital avatar factory or your app DAF. What I'm talking about is building an AI influencer from scratch. And the best part is, well, based on what I've seen, you can create a health and wellness brand that is consistent, creative, and actually looks real. So whether you're a new YouTuber or new tuber, a person who just thinks about eating healthy, kind of like me, or just someone who wants to see if AI can actually do a better job at meal prep videos, then you're in the right place. All right, so first things first. Before you can start crafting your fitness guru, you have to sign up for Apob. And like most great tools, it's free to start, which is perfect if you're like me and want to see if this thing is legit and get your first video project like this done as quickly as possible. So head over to this link in the description, which will direct you to the site and sign up for that free account. They'll give you some starter credits to play with. Once you're in, you'll land on this dashboard. Before you dive in, give your project a solid name, hopefully more creative than I am, not Jane Doe AI girl. No, we're aiming for something way more creative than that. Maybe something like Fitfluencer #1 or something. Whatever sets the tone and makes sense for your influencer. Just make sure and monitor your credits as you make changes. Once I got that sorted out, setting up that AI influencer was just really a few clicks away. Apob gives you a couple of options here. Number one is that you can browse and remix existing community models, which obviously is a great shortcut if you're feeling lazy or just want to see what the community has to offer. Number two, you can go nuts and build your influencer from scratch. So I started with the basics. Gender. For this health influencer, maybe go with woman or man, or even the mysterious secrecy option. Of course, you need to pick an age. I'm going to go for mid-30s because based on viewers, it looks like this is the most relatable and larger audience for people who actually turn to YouTube for help with this sort of thing. Next thing is the eye color, hairstyle, and hair color. Maybe just customize this to a character that doesn't look like they have donuts every morning for breakfast. I had a really good one this morning. So pay attention to the detail here, like the face shape. For example, apparently a round face gives a friendly vibe, while sharper features might lean more towards a serious character. Well, that's according to ChatGPT and Google. Once I was done with all of those sliders and drop downs, I hit that generate button. In about a minute or two while scrolling through some memes, the character was actually ready. But here's the thing. One image isn't going to be enough for Instagram or YouTube shorts. You need a whole set of different types of images. You need at least 10 images that all look like the same person. So it doesn't make sense to just take one shot of them doing one thing. Based on research again, what we'll need is stuff like gym selfies, possibly yoga in the park, smoothie bar cameo, maybe even a casual kitchen shot showing off their meal prep. How do you get these variations though? Go back into Apob and reuse your influencer settings. All right, now that we've got a consistent set of images for that influencer, it's time to turn those static shots into dynamic and engaging content. By that means video as well. Because let's face it, no one is here just for a pretty face, right? Well, apparently some of you are. Either way, we want an influencer who can actually influence. So let's explore the content creation features in Apob. For example, do I want the influencer just chilling in a luxury spa or maybe something like an old school gym? Once you have that sorted out, you can move on to the secret weapon, which is the custom prompt tool. This is where you can get really creative. Picture this, leading a health and wellness workshop in a trendy studio surrounded by green smoothies. The more details you throw in is the more unique and memorable your influencer's content will be. Remember that we're not here to just blend in with the sea of AI influencers, and there are a lot of them now. We're here to stand out. All right, so what we just did there is dial in my own AI health influencer. But if you're doing this there may be times where you need some inspiration from the community, right? So scroll through the avatars here and find one that catches your eye. And of course, you're using this as a starting point. So let's say you find a yoga influencer, but you're more about protein shakes, add dynamic poses, maybe a kettlebell, whatever it is that that type of influencer uses. You can also feel free to drop in here some custom text prompts to refine the remix even more. Something like running a live fitness challenge, camera ready lighting. It should know what you're trying to say. So for the final and most important step is to take those static shots and bring them to life with video. Let's start with the video creation tool. Just grab one of those images from the set, hit the generate video button. And upon hitting the video generation button, you can see that there are a few options here that cost different things in terms of credits. There's 12 credits and there's a better one, well, best for 24 credits. But the one we're interested in here today is the Ultra because we want not only the best quality, but the most options. So I'll pick this. And as you can see, this resolution of full HD is only available under the Ultra option. In addition to that, with the Ultra video generation option, you can actually describe the pose that we're looking for or the movement. So I'll say here, model slowly jogging towards the camera and then hit generate. Now this generation should take a little bit longer because it's full high definition that we're doing here. So just sit back and watch as Apob spins that into a short video that will be perfect for Reels, Shorts, or even TikTok. Okay, so the Ultra version, the full high definition version is ready. Let's click download. And I see that it did follow the description in terms of jogging slowly towards the camera. What I've noticed there is that it actually generates really quickly. The next part of that step is the face swapping. Found this one was really useful. A use case for this is possibly using like an old workout video or even stock footage. But the idea here is just to swap out the influencer's face. So in a way, it's like instant custom content. Result is that it looks like you spent days filming this. That was a lot of work. Once you're done, head back to the dashboard and check out the final creations. For me, what I saw is a combination of the static shots, engaging videos, because I did a few of those as well. And overall, what I have now is an influencer that can easily pass as a real fitness coach or wellness guru. And it actually started with just a few clicks. Well, maybe more than a few, but it was just with one tool. All right, so let's just take a quick second to appreciate what we've just done here. Assuming you did this along with me, you didn't just watch some boring how-to video. You've basically unlocked a whole new level of content creation. And let's say you picked the same niche that I did, in the health niche. Some related faceless videos in the health space would be really useful for you to create next. And that's exactly what I do right here.